How could civil society get involved? Now that the world has 17 Sustainable Development Goals, governments have to put them into action and monitor their progress, but they cannot do it alone. It's important civil society groups understand how their government should be doing this, so they can get involved and help push for positive action. Governments should implement the SDGs as a whole package. One goal can't take priority over another. For example, promoting economic growth shouldn't be seen as more important than tackling inequality, or infrastructure projects shouldn't threaten the environment. Integrate SDGs with existing national plans and budgets, institutions and legislations, to avoid duplication of work and get more sustainable results. For example, the Paris Climate Agreement and the SDGs must make sense together. Recognise and include all key principles of the SDGs, which are that they're universal and apply to all, they need to balance social, economic and environmental outcomes, leave no one behind, and ensure the participation of all in the process. Also, a clear and supportive institutional structure is important, and governments must identify which departments need to be involved in implementing the SDGs. This could include ministries of finance, transport, environment, as well as cabinet offices and national statistics offices. Create a way different departments can work together efficiently, for example through cross-departmental committees with regular meetings. Appoint high-level leads for each goal area to distribute responsibility and make sure government departments take clear action. Ensure civil society can participate fully in the design, monitoring and reporting of the implementation of the SDGs. What should civil society and faith groups do now? Our job is to make sure that our governments live up to what they've promised to achieve through the SDGs. To do this, we have to understand the SDGs well. To influence governments in a constructive way, we need to know exactly what the SDGs say. What is transformational about them? How do they relate to our work? And how can they help us shape a better future in our own terms? It's time for us to steer debate and exchange ideas within our communities and with other groups, so we have agreed positions. Strengthen organisational capacity. How will our organisations incorporate SDGs into long-term plans? In which areas of the SDGs could our government be weak, and how can we help? We need to be prepared and produce the right materials, such as policy briefings, papers, and long-term strategies to help us interact with policymakers. Engaging with our national government as early as possible is crucial to influence their plans for implementing the SDGs. What is the process for implementation in our countries, and when can civil society and faith groups participate? Which departments and policymakers will be key in the decision-making process? Once we know these details, we need to meet key policymakers, coordinate with wider civil society networks, and advocate for positive action. The international community has agreed that to fight poverty effectively, we need a common plan that protects people and planet at the same time. The SDGs are part of the action plan that can get us there. They are an important opportunity to work as a human family and make this a more prosperous, inclusive, sustainable and just world for all.